Honda has some aggressive plans for India. It wants to be the #1 two-wheeler maker in India by 2020. We'll get you the newly launched Dream Yoga on overdrive in a short while from now. But first, here's the new Honda CBR150. Take a look.
The CBR150R has been in the country for a couple of years now, but Honda have restricted it to the one-make racing series, and that was the only place you could get to ride it. But now it's commercially launched, it's available in the showrooms, and you can buy one today if you feel like it. The question is, should you? This is the first time the Yamaha R15 has had head-to-head competition with a motorcycle of the same displacement. The question is the CBR150R that much better? The 150R is designed to look like the CBR250R, but dimensionally it's a slightly smaller motorcycle. This works wonders for the design because all the panels are flatter and more muscular, giving the motorcycle a sense of civilized aggression. There are little details like the dip in the painted plastic over the headlamp and other visual indicators vis-a-vis the 250. But the easiest way to tell them apart are, of course, the tires and the shorter, stubbier exhaust. I really like the styling job on the 150R, and that's a big statement because I don't really like the CBR250R that much. That said, there are a couple of bits that don't really work. For instance, the switchgear that Honda has selected for this motorcycle reminds me strongly of the Stunner. There isn't an engine kill switch, there is not a day flash, and it just cheapens your impression of the motorcycle a little bit. Similarly, if you look at the meters, the CBR250R had brushed metal surrounds around the rev counter. Then this motorcycle doesn't get them, and again, the impression of how expensive this motorcycle comes down. But overall, I think it's a very nice looking motorcycle, but it could have been better. The CBR uses an over-square single-cylinder engine with a 6-speed gearbox. It's a high-revving unit that produces 12.7 Nm of torque at 8500 RPM, followed by 17.8 PS of peak power at 10,500. It should therefore be a rev-hungry beast, but unfortunately, it isn't. In traffic, the lack of low-down torque is immediately obvious, and the Honda feels even slower than the R15. But the problems really begin when, despite enthusiastic use of the throttle and the slick gearbox, the performance just doesn't take off. Ride quality is a very nice blend of the well-damped and sporty stiff. It doesn't waft over the bumps like, say, the Hero Impulse, nor is it anywhere close to being as gnarly as the KTM 200 Duke. And where the CBR250R is softer and can feel wallowy as a result, the 150R feels secure, damped and nearly as comfortable as its bigger brother, while still feeling neat and tidy in the corners. The Honda is priced at 1.27 lakh rupees ex-showroom Mumbai for the deluxe version I'm riding, which makes it 1,000 rupees more expensive than the R15 and about 4,000 rupees more than the KTM Duke. The problem is, the Honda follows the R15 into the market after 4 years and still does not offer the same performance as the R15, and that makes the buying proposition a little weak.